So, personally, what I would do if I was you to start with, I would go with core, upgrade your power plant, and upgrade your frame shift drive, and that'll give you a further jump distance. Because your first Sidewinder is technically a loan. Well, no, all the equipment's a loan, not like the ship itself. You can sell the equipment; it's just labeled as loaned. I have no clue why. Yeah, because once you buy the new stuff, all your loaned equipment's gone. Personally, I'd just go ahead and buy a new ship. Yeah, you might be able to afford a hauler or something close to that.
EA Sports. Tonight's matchup features two quarterbacks who will be trying to lead their team to victory. It's the Colts going up against the Titans. With that, let's hand it over to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
If you're wanting to do bounty hunting and stuff at first, it couldn't hurt.
Appreciate it, Larry. It's our exclusive coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Coming up, another edition of
Plus, if you give it time and wait, you'll probably earn tonight in the good hour or two of bounty hunting will do. You'll probably earn 100,000, 200,000 credits, if not more. So, not trying to sound cocky, but I feel like I'm a decently talented pilot to be able to keep us into dogfights. I flew the Cobra for 8 months on Xbox.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And the offense on the field for the first time today.
Could be, how far away are you trying to plot
and
for?
they're beginning to believe that they've established a groove. They expect those type of performances each and every week.
Too far out of your range.
They're precise.
And this one is incomplete. So holding the offense.
Okay, one, how far out are you?
Yeah, definitely. Change what you're doing in the playbook, but boy,
what type of station are you landing on?
Doesn't it? Longer yardage situations, they often become bolder.
What does it look like?
Here's Luck now on 2nd down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Is it the normal star type space station? Is it the long, like dildo looking space station? Or does it look like a bunch of little flat panels? There might not be a spot available in it. Just put your ship down to 0 and wait a few minutes.
3rd and long, it's Luck. He sets to fire deep. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Well, they went for the big
I don't know how else to describe the type of station I was talking about, so I've never had trouble getting into those.
This is fielded at the 27. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
And you're within the 7.5 kilometers. I don't know. It's weird. It could just be that the station's full. That's extremely possible. So you could just have to wait till somebody flies out.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. 1st down coming there on the intermediate passing play. That's been a point of emphasis, they told us in practice, using those medium routes to keep the defense off balance.
And it wasn't just them telling
If you pull up your Galaxy map, it'll be the system that's highlighted. The very first system, if you open Galaxy Map normally. If you open Galaxy Map through a contract, then it'll open it up to the system you're supposed to go to.
Every time I look out and watch a game, we're getting these bigger, more athletic, acrobatic receivers. We have
there's a symbol by the system you're in. Because it shows it by systems, not by necessarily where you are.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to maneuver. And he's 37.
Well, if you look to the bottom left of your Galaxy Map, you'll see what your jump range is. Yeah, it tells you on the bottom left of it. Yeah, like Galaxy Map, bottom left, under that whole column of options, it'll tell you what's down there. On the first page of it.
Now a handoff as they run left side.
Okay, you need to push all the way back to the left of the first menu.
It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
When you got a big guy like that in your backfield who runs as a big man,
or it might be L1 over to it, I'm not sure. I can't.
To have extra defenders in his vicinity at all times.
Yeah, so you might be able to plot to that system if there's another system within range of it that can get it close. That's the only thing about the Sidewinder, because with a 5.7 range, you gotta have another system that's within that range. Then it's still within range of the other one.
He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. The starting defense for the Titans.
If your day involves blocking Danny Shelton, you better pack lunch and dinner. It's an all-day job.
And on 2nd and 10 now. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
If you're still in a station, it might not hurt to, well, yeah, see if it plots multiple jumps for you. Because I've been on...
Here comes play number 6 on this drive.
You can call field rats, bring you some, or you blow up and go back to your last station. It might be, if you're still in your station, it might behoove you to upgrade your power plant and your frame shift drive.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Well, the thing is, you can't jump unless you're in range, so you would just be floating in space towards it, which could take well over a year to get you there.
They wanted to find the end zone, but when you go on the road and your first drive results in points, I think you're pretty happy.
You have to be, because you've taken it to the home team in this case. And while you may not have shut up the home crowd, you've quieted them down a little bit. Good way to start. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. Where do they go to here? Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit.
Oh, shit! He just fucked me up. Oh, my God.
That too. Whenever I go to a team's practice facility and watch them work, I love to watch the defensive guys in what they call pursuit drills. The ball goes either towards them or away from them. How fast will they respond? On this play, the defensive end responded better than anyone and made a really nice play.
They'll fake it. Now Locke. And he'll be hit as he releases it. Incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think
it would be nice if my fucking offensive line would block.
Throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough. That's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, I've already started my first game.
Before taking the hit, but incomplete. From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. He's going to air one out. And incomplete.
Motherfucker!
Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Fielded at the 20.
Could be, you know, other ships. It could be a wreck, an SOS. It could be some materials just floating there. You could jump in. Yeah, you could scan it. That works. I just wouldn't jump into it. You don't want to die.
You're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play
Because
that
you could jump into it and get attacked.
For most teams, run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
And he's got it across midfield and down to about the 47-yard line.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
So this brings up a 2nd and 2. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Fresh set of downs here. Now they'll run it on the toss. And some room to roam now. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. A big play there out of the running game. 31 yards.
Hold circle up on D-pad, open your cargo scoop, then you got to target it and like fly over it to pick it up. But you gotta be careful not to crash into it by going too fast or you'll destroy it. Yeah, you gotta look at it, hit X to target it.
Move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Yeah. Somewhat. If you look like where the little crosshair is to the left of your map, it'll show you like flying over it. Like it'll help you target it.
And to give this time to the tailback. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a
it doesn't really matter.
Anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back, it just never materialized.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Yeah, they could try to attack you.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he takes it in for a Colts score. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter.
Oh, I'm down 10-0.
Now Brinson will boom it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Titans offense now, they get ready to begin here.
If it's just materials, they stay in your ship and you can use them for like the engineers to help mod your stuff. Or if they go into your normal cargo bay, you can sell them for money at stations in the commodities market.
And get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3-and-out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. 10 yards still left on second down. To throw on second down is
Could just be.
now a hit and lock.
Come.
Football. It's out. And they are going to take possession of the football inside the 15 at the 14-yard line. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Colts in possession of the football to begin quarter number 2. They take over 1st and 10 in excellent field position here. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
You gotta be at a station in that system, and you can go to contacts and pay it that way.
He'll come out in the pistol, and he'll give it here to his running back. And he takes this one in for
and I'm down
touchdown.
17-0.
A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Colts add on to their lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Now Brenza will boom it away after the touchdown. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone.
Come on.
And now Indianapolis will take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looks pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. The big nose tackle, Danny Shelton, there to
Your jump range is probably like 5.7
nice play to stop them
light years. That's what.
You're talking about big boys? You're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big.
Math was.
Big-time play there.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here.
That's why you need to upgrade your FSD and your power plant.
Back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will
What
be
did your jump range go up to?
DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
The good signal calls would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last
target you somewhere else and jump into Super Cruise.
That's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an
Then just hold triangle, push up into Super Cruise and just fly away until you find out where you want to go. The Super Cruise is where you're just chilling, flying fast.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He went backwards 5 yards there on 3rd down to bring up 4th. And Brenza's kick is good. And the lead now increases to 20-0. The offense got the ball in a good spot, but they went nowhere. They settled for 3.
Brandon, I think it's safe to say that was a major disappointment. Had a great opportunity, excellent field position, and did not.
If it's within your system that you're in, you can Super Cruise.
That's fielded in the end zone. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of...
Dude, my quarterback fumbled, he scored. My kick returner fumbled.
Because you're exactly right. All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over.
First quarter and start of the second was just not made.
I like that.
Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Here's Luck now on 2nd down. And a quick throw here, that's
If you clicked invite to wing, you did. Rose just has to hold square up on D-pad and scroll through till he sees the invite to wing and accept it.
You enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads
Dude, what? Who's ordering you to leave?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had
Who does it say he told you that?
where the blitz was coming from and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
And incomplete.
Hold square up on D-pad.
And it took the ball off course.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough.
It was probably
that
an
he had
NPC.
no time to look downfield and set himself to throw
If
the
it's a
ball.
person,
and as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a couple there on the
Could
second
be
down run.
NPCs
Now they're
who's
starting
trying to
a 3rd and
salvage
8
the wreck.
situation.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws.
It takes a little bit to feel like it,
Sure you
but
don't get hurt.
it's worth it when you do. Bottom left D-pad and you can hit Galaxy
Throwing
Map
on
there.
3rd down, Luck. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. They control the clock, we control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here. They'll give it to him right up the gut. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
Defense sinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. The 20. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Their dangerous wide receiver. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are able to cut into that deficit.
Okay, hold square up on D-pad. R1 over to the little message box. Or over to the little 3 horizontal lines. And that should let you view everything that's came across to you.
Unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
It'll be in one of those sections.
That's fielded in the end zone. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards.
See what I'm talking about, Matt?
He only gets to the 20. And the Colts coming out now. And they're not going to
And then when you're in a wing, you'll see it up on the top of your screen. It'll be like a blue circle with their name on it and what system they're in.
No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
Deep drop. He's going to look deep down the field. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. Offense looking to avoid a 3rd and long. It's 2nd and 10. They isolate Hopkins on the left side. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football is a really simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush one, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Defense has set themselves up nicely. 3rd and 10 now.
That's a good place to find wanted chips, but be careful to pick the right side. Yeah, you got some basic pulse lasers. Square on your, yeah, square, just tap. Yeah, if you're in Super Cruise, you can't deploy them, but when you're out of it, tap square and they'll deploy. But remember, they can overheat, and pick an area where there'll be federal or whoever ships to help attack that person.
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Yes, yes it is.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
There's a meme on Facebook. It says, I need to know why everyone said I could save money bringing lunch to work. It's 9:43. I ate the lunch, and now I have to buy another lunch for lunch.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Okay. How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people.
Sometimes you just gotta get the hang of it.
To a really nice gain. Well, plenty of credit has to go to the guy carrying the ball. He broke the tackle and gained the yardage.
Blue bars is like your targeted system. The blue is how much fuel it takes to jump where you've got selected. And the little small skinny bar above it is your like active like fuel that it's using right now. It's like your in-use fuel. Like well, that little skinny bar will fill back up. It takes fuel out of your fuel tank. Imagine that little skinny bar being like the fuel lines in your vehicle. That's the best way I can think of to describe it.
Just found a hole in that zone. Second down now after the
stop at a station. Or if you got a bigger ship, you can equip a fuel scoop and scoop off of the stars.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
Do what?
Good strong run there. While it won't pick up a first down,
and you can stop there and fuel up.
A positive run. They got a good push by their guys up front. Maybe something they can build on.
Or the names will be dead giveaways too. Yes, that will be a station.
A wild first half. Back to more NFL action on EA Sports. After this, offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They come out here in the eye. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
One, two, three, buckle my shoes.
And on the ground they go with the running back. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation.
Well,
2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
Once you get used to it and get a bigger ship that has a good jump range, you could hop on, pick up 4 to 5 missions going to one system, drop them off, earn you a little bit of money. But it does take a decent little time to earn some cash.
No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
God. Oh, shit. I can't stop this fucking running back for nothing.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
1 second.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll set up a throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts are able to grow their lead.
I'll take my headset off for a few minutes, Matt. If you need my advice on anything, just shoot a text and I'll pick it up.
Just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here.
Same goes for you, Rose, you dickhead.
Now Brenza will boom it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Out come the Titans now. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They come out here in the I. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's got room. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick.
And he's into the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. 77 yards. And the Colts add on to their lead. Not only touchdown number 2 for him, but a big run to boot. However, still trailing.
Still trailing, but not because of his efforts. Boy, he's playing really well, and I love his long speed there, right? Able to get out there and burst all the way to the end zone, and smart enough to keep the ball in his hands and get into the end zone for the touchdown. In 2016, on all levels of football, we're seeing guys drop it before the goal line. What's the rule, Brandon? Run into the goalpost.
That's right.
Before you drop the ball. There you go.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10, kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
2nd down following the run. And they'll run it here. And some room to work. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and we'll still get the first down. They love being physical.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
Cut in left. Cut in left. 4 down. 4 down. Mike, check. 59.
They'll try the air now with Locke. And he slings one that's incomplete. Offense needs 11. Have to think pass here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, Locke. He's going to float this one deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Titans. Their big-bodied receiver with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Titans are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point attempt to come here. And they're able to cut the deficit to 12. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that any time you hand the ball to a back.
Looking to throw. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean that's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college with all the spread offenses, not very many pro style where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position. But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw two tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and he ran the ball successfully behind that power set.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards, and it'll be second and very short.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Only a gain of a yard there, but it indeed gets them a new set of downs.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
So it'll be first down here after the run. Now they'll run it on the toss. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And he'll go down at the 28. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
But not a fun game at all for anyone who's playing defense on the field at this point. They just gave up another first down on another good run. I wonder if the defense coordinator just says, let's sell out, play against the run, and not worry about getting beat by the pass.
So they pick up the first down after the run, and now they approach for the fresh set. Now a handoff here to his running back. Down right around the 25. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
And they're going to speed things up here. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Being chased out left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides
that didn't help. I tried taking off my headset to focus and play better, but it didn't work. Fuck yeah, I can't stop this running game for shit. He's already got over 200 yards on me.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Almost to the fourth quarter at least.
And the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some
hard time doing
on the
what?
defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's in.
That's why you got to you got to manage that orbital cruise right and fly around it using the orbital cruise.
A long drive here. Play 12 coming up for the offense.
Because on the orbital cruise, you'll see lines pop up that have numbers. You want to stay in between the blue numbers.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
So 3 field goals for him.
Like, you see the, are you in orbital cruise now?
Solid as usual. And this is what you need to do. Make
like,
sure you get points out
if you're in super cruise, you just need to, like, take off and fly, like, up away from the planet. And then, like,
the Titans offense now, they get set to head
yeah, you'll have to get to the station to fuel up.
A long drive, but not just that.
Like when you're in Super Cruise on the planet, there'll be like two lines that'll have like orange numbers and stuff, and you just need to level your thing out with the planet to where you get the blue without going below the blue. Because going below the blue or being at too steep of an angle is what causes you to drop out of orbital cruise and be at normal speed.
No adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away. Well, we all know
exactly. You got to come in sort of at an angle.
But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end.
Because if you come in too steep, you're not going to be able to
I guess they
catch
figure
it.
with a guy who is that
Or
hot
not
downfield,
catch. Sorry, playing
who knows
Madden.
how to get the
You're
ball
not going to
into
be
the
at
end zone.
the
You throw it up and give him every
right
opportunity.
angle
That
to
one fell
keep an
incomplete.
orbital cruise. Because if you fly straight down, you're going to drop out of cruise because you would crash into the planet by going too fast.
From the gun on third down, Locke. And
See what I mean?
he's got the hook up. It's complete. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Yeah, you're probably on the dark side of the planet or moon.
Quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up.
How'd you die?
But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these
How
situations.
hard did you hit it?
First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Luck on first down. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And some space here. 20. A huge play there on the screen pass. 43 yards.
As we continue to advance in the NFL, as people continue to scout players, they really don't care
Were you
as
near
much
the
about
station?
body types as they care about those guys who can
Okay,
make people
did it
miss,
keep you in
burn
glide?
tackles, and gain all that additional run
You
after
shouldn't have
catch.
dropped out then.
Anybody has that
You want to keep
ability?
going and like you want to angle down towards it without going too steep, and it will put you into what they call glide. And you'll glide to within 17 kilometers of it, and then it'll drop you out of glide.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about
Oh,
attrition.
okay. Yeah, I just worked that out. And use your boost. Use the circle boost as it fills up, and that'll jet you closer and closer to it.
Challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
Yeah, it does.
Throw on second down is Luck.
Ah, shit.
Under pressure and down he goes. Luck is sacked.
Didn't see anything I liked on that play.
Never giving up. He's able to keep working and get him for a loss of 12.
36-21.
They gotta have 6 here. It's third and goal.
It's in the fourth, and then I got one more game.
Third and long. It's Luck.
No.
He dropped it. Couldn't
No,
hit
it
in
did
the end
not.
zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart.
Yeah,
They
once you
have
get
everything they
below
wanted,
7.5.
just unable to complete it in the end zone, a big-time drop.
Bottom left of your touchpad, and then
And his kick is indeed good.
yeah.
And they're hanging around here as the lead's down to 12.
Are you with?
So maybe
How close to it are you?
Decision there was certainly hooking, but bottom line, he gets it through.
Perilously
should
close
be
to
in
that line
range.
upright. If that field goal was 5 yards longer, I'm not sure it would have made it. But he
No,
got
it should be
through,
the
and that's all
station.
that matters.
What's the name of it?
That'll be taken in the end zone.
No, that should be a
Decision to
station.
Bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Now the Colts
It may be-
offense is ready to head back
Shit, it
on
may
the
be a
field.
settlement.
Last
May
time
not
they
be
got
a
3
station.
Points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And
It's always
you
a
go to the
possibility.
sideline After a chip shot field goal,
What?
maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing
That's not
act,
good.
isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6
Yeah, it's
points.
probably a
You
station.
have to remember, they did put
Or not a
points on the
station,
board.
a settlement.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them.
Yeah,
Not easily.
probably not unless you want to be attacked.
So the incomplete pass
Settlements will look
second down.
like. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm excited about that. I always keep settlements off.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
Keep stations and systems on.
That, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch.
It's under your net. It's above Galaxy Map. You'll see set filters.
In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
He's going to sling this deep downfield. So they took a shot there on third down, couldn't get it. Now it's fourth. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play?
How'd you fuck up?
Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference?
Yeah, you can heal it when you're at a station for money.
Anything trying to get going again, but you're right. He definitely took a shot.
Here's the Titan offense now as they make their way back onto the
What'd you
field.
find you a station?
It's tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
He's got it with the 15. And he'll be taken down deep into Indianapolis territory. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Your ship should only cost you about $1,000 to fix, depending on how much damage.
Once again,
1 to 6 grand probably.
The offensive line, lower than the defensive front, they moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
You sound so excited. Planetary landing is a art, to say the least.
Now out of the gun, and he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a 3-yard
Who saved the
sets up a first and goal.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you about have to do that sometimes, especially if you're out of orbital cruise.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. Throwing is Love. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Trey Burton, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Titans have made this a one-score game. And this is back to a 5-point
Oh, Rose
game.
was in Dahan earlier. Okay, it is now 36-31.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it
4:19
goes.
left in the game. And I stop him again.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in.
That's why I use a docking computer half the time.
They've got the lead. They
Especially
want
for
to keep it on the
planetary.
ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Back to throw here. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So a costly penalty.
3rd and
now
7.
A tougher third down situation. throw here out of the gun. And this is caught by Martavis Bryant. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Calling again, and gives him a new set of downs.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because
the
they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
That's so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here. Down late, tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop. Now it's 2nd and 7. The play fake. He'll look to throw. Serve and pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Danny Shelton in there to get him for a loss of 5.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. Quarterback was hit.
Getting late here in the 4th, and if this team has any chance to win this football game, their defense obviously needs a stop here. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. It's caught. Jones. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
They come out here in the eye.
Yeah, you got to get them both in the blue to get a safe disengage.
And he'll cut it to the left sideline. They give him a gain of 38.
Just keep the ball on the ground. Do a little pounding. Chew up some clock. If they can get it in, that might be enough to get them home. And if not, the clock is definitely their friend.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And the Titans going to signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Nah.
Let's go. Green 39. Green.
What?
Now they'll run it on the toss. And this is going to result in
If you
losing
blew
yards.
up, it should have took you to a station.
It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this
You know you can. Oh, hey, an idea, Rose. Blow yourself up. Don't choose the rebuy option. Choose to go back to your starting station.
Defense going to win one every now and then.
Oh.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Crash into a sun.
Driven. Now another timeout here called by the Titans. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker.
It'll, when you log back in, you'll be stopped in the middle of nowhere.
And Brenza's kick is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8.
No, I mean, it won't keep you traveling. Like, it'll log you out in that spot, and it won't use no more fuel.
You're able to keep them within a touchdown, so no question about it. That was the kind of stand that keeps you in ball games.
No, because to exit, you save. If you blow up by running out of fuel, it will. But I don't suggest that, because if you're running out of fuel, you can always call the fuel rats.
At the 21-yard line.
FuelRats.com, and then you talk to the dispatcher. They give you instructions.
does the offense handle this situation?
Well,
It's a real website. It's actual players. They come to your rescue.
And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season.
That is accurate,
you go
sir.
This situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he had a nifty little deep juke move, but he stopped shortly thereafter. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside.
I'm about to take an L.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And nearly intercepted there. That would have been ball game if he had clinched it and caught it. Instead, it gives him one more chance here on 4th down. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. He's back to throw. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to let it fly. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here comes the Colts offense now as they make their way onto the field. The clock cannot be stopped here. Defense can't do anything. So kneel it down, take it home.
No doubt about it. It's what you practice for in winning situations each and every week. Victory formation. Take a knee and go on into the locker room and celebrate.
Call it a victory. The Colts in victory formation now as they take the knee. Well, I know at points in this when you wanted to close your eyes because of all the points that were being put on the scoreboard. Your defensive
first game just ended.
It was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game.
About 8 points.
They're the ones that like going to batting practice at the Major League Baseball parks, right? Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal.
Considering we had me down like 20-0 or 20-3 to start, I will take it.
So for the Colts, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And now they'll face the prospect of a long, albeit happy flight across the Atlantic. Meanwhile, for the home team here, they too will exit with a 2-1 record. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. That'll do it for us, for Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew.
Had you already landed?
You've been watching the NFL on
How close were you?
For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL.
It should have you still pretty close
With
to
that,
it when
we
you
say
log back
cheers,
in.
Everyone, from Dublin.
One time, but that's been the only time, and it was when it first came out. Which, no, not at all. If it was common, I would have warned you about it. Oh, OpenPlay is just one giant server. It's got multiple instances. You should still be in the same instance, though. Yes. So you can even put a gold paint job on your Sidewinder. It looks purty when it's gold. Ooh, I can stop my stream because Aaron's streaming.